Everybody, today I was gonna stream, but I decided instead we're gonna do the RBG lighting in my room. So I did order some like LED lights, RBG lighting, something that can be controlled with an app, make it really nice, and then have that as my background on the live stream instead of using a green screen. So I checked online, and I was just doing a quick search to see if there's any way that the chat can control the lighting behind me. I'm like, there's got to be something nowadays. I remember back in the day, there were programs, but they were really complicated to set up and everything. And then on the very first search, I found there's actually a product out there that can control the lighting, but it has to be lighting that can connect to the Wi-Fi. So for example, lights that can be controlled by like Alexa. Or Siri, right? Lights that can be controlled that are connected to the Wi-Fi network. So I have one lighting that does that, and it's the Hue lights. It's like two lamps. They're long lamps, and they super light up the room. So I got those, and those connected to the Wi-Fi, and they can be controlled by this program. Not all my other lights, they can't. They're all like, they can be controlled through my app on my phone via Bluetooth, but you can't connect it. So now I'm thinking, my God, dude, now I got to return all those little LED strips. The good thing is I didn't put them up. I didn't put them in my room yet. I was going to do that today. So I'm glad I saw that. And I haven't even opened the packages. So I'm just going to go return those on Amazon. Amazon is super easy to return stuff. Super awesome. I just go to the UPS store, print out a little label, drop it off, boom, done. That's one of the reasons I love, buying on Amazon. The return is so easy. Coffee. So I could order new lighting in anyway, the website that I found, it has an app where you can integrate it with Stream Elements, Streamlabs, OBS, and basically people in the chat can control the lighting behind you, or you can set it so that they can do redemptions, or I can make it so whenever I get a subscriber, the lights blink and do animated stuff. You can kind of like program it. So I was thinking about taking the day off and just working on that, setting up the room, putting up all the lighting, and getting that all set up for tomorrow. So I'll live stream. Oh my God. I'll do it in the IRL video so you guys can see it. So I'm heading over right now, I think, to it's either the Home Depot or Lowe's. I think maybe the Home Depot has the Hue lighting. I'm kind of like impatient because I want to set it up tonight. I could order it on Amazon and just wait a day or two and then do the project. But I'm very impulsive. I like doing things now. I want it, and I want it now. So I'm probably gonna pay more. Freaking A! I'm probably gonna pay more because I'm gonna buy it at the store. You can always find it cheaper on Amazon also. Anyway, so let's go find some lighting. Home Depot. All right, Patrick's helping me. We're getting some cabling because we got this. I got the Hue, so I needed to get this for the lighting, and so now I need, what is this, 14 gauge? Yes. 14 gauge so that we can put the lighting. This I don't need. It's not compatible with what I'm doing it for.
If I was like, this is solid.
Yeah, that's solid. I'm never gonna bend that.
Never gonna bend it.
I'll get the stranded. 14 gauge electric. I was like, Patrick, what's going on over there? I hear the music blasting over there.
They're just jamming out. That's all they're doing.
That's restocking, right?
Yep. Just restocking.
You're just taking it all.
Oh, yeah. That's your 20.
All right. All right. So Patrick, what are these?
These are Homer badges.
The badges, it's like merit badges.
Merit badges, almost like what you get in high school.
Dude, you have so many of them. These are all like good customer service.
Good customer
outstanding
service,
performance. That is awesome.
Going over beyond what you do.
That's awesome, man. Ooh, thank you, Patrick.
Welcome.
Nice to see you again, man.
Nice seeing you too, man. You take it easy.
You too, man.
Yep, thank you.
So I might get this. Maybe I'm looking at this lift thing. I might get this. I wanted to get this, but it's so expensive. Because these things connect to Alexa and Wi-Fi, so I might get this. Okay, so this is the setup. Like this entire desk, I'm gonna move it over there. So I gotta clean this whole thing out. And then I'm gonna be adding some things on the wall, like RBG lighting. These things are gonna be shining, I think, behind the computer. So I don't know if I'm gonna put the computer this way or this way. I don't know. I'm thinking about putting the computer in the middle of the room with my back facing the wall. And then the viewers will be able to see the background. I think it'll be cool. And then the green screen, I'll leave it over here and I'll leave it as a space where I can just jump in front of the camera and be chroma keyed in the game. That way I have a section of the room that does that. And set up the VR. I'll set up the VR here too. So it's gonna be a long night. I got a camera set up here. I'm gonna do a time lapse. Wait, do I have a time lapse? Time lapse, slow-mo time lapse. There we go. I'll set this up right over here and I'll start recording. All right, I've been going up and down the stairs. Cleaned up the room a little bit. Got rid of the mess. Now I just have that. I think I'm gonna use that to store like a lot of my cables and stuff, which I have over there. I got a camera over there set up for the time lapse. And yeah, so now I'm gonna get to work on setting these up. This is an IKEA. It's gonna go on the wall. I have two of them. And then I have a big long thing from IKEA. It's gonna go up on the wall here. They're like racks to put stuff on. And then I got the lighting that's gonna go inside, the little cubbies and everything. And I've got a whole bunch of RBG lighting. I got some really cool stuff. I'm super excited, I can't wait. I have it all set up and I've got the live stream set up so that you can basically see, I don't know if you can see it, the majority of the room in the background. I think it's gonna look cool, we'll see. And I dimmed the lights too a little bit because the lights are a little bit too bright. Okay, let's continue. All right, so I'm actually cutting cables, soldering, so that I can add these lights. These are lights that are actually controlled on the network. But I gotta solder, cut, take these things out, and I gotta add them to this. So I gotta do 4 of these. That's what, yeah. Finished building all 4 lights. Those are going to be for the little square things to put the RBG lights inside. Now I got to build all this stuff. All right, I just finished building the first one. All right, so those are little lights on the top. I can change the colors. So these will look kind of nice. So I'm looking at what it looks like on the stream. I like the purple. Purple looks cool. All right, now to put the rest of the lights everywhere else. Right, kitty? Look at my desk. Well, I'm not gonna lie, these actually look really freaking cool. I can't wait to put them on the wall. Now I don't know if it looks better like this or above. I'm trying to see. How does it look, up there or down there like this? I don't know. Whoop. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like this would be better. All right, so I'm finally finished with the setup, the whole room. It looks pretty freaking fantastic. And there's a whole bunch of different, I can control it on my app on my phone. Some of these are too bright. Punk, I like that one. That one's cool. There's also an FX. Ugh. And the thing is, I'm going to be able to get it so that the viewers on the live stream can actually control it. I found a website that I can do it. So this random, let me try. Let's try a meteor. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Here, let me show you. All right, morph. That one looks cool. Flicker. Oh, there's one where if I talk. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Twinkle. I can do light. So like I said, I can maybe get the viewers to control it all. I don't know how to do it. That's the next step. I finally finished setting this up. So they got the themes. Let me see. Whoa. Now I got to add more stuff. I'm super excited because now I can actually start adding stuff, like stuff that I collect, and I can put it here, stack it on. And I also have more lighting, but I think I like these. These things are like really thick. I like these rather than the little strips. The strips, I was having problems with it. I don't know what to do with these though. The hues. Look, I can go to the hue. And then I can turn up. Look at the hue. There's different colors. Let me see. I guess these are all right. Yeah, right? I don't know. I'll leave the hue like that color. And then the other ones, I kind of like the meteor. That's so cool. And the flame. Flame might be a little bit too red, but I think it looks good on the stream. Yeah. So the theme, synthweave. I like the synthweave too, but it looks, I don't know if it's the punk. Punk? Yeah, I like that one. All right. That's what the stream is gonna see. It's gonna look so freaking cool. I want to add more. Dude, now I want to get all kinds of crazy stuff for the room. Oh, I'm super excited. All right, that took me pretty much the whole night to do. I'm super excited with the results. By the way, those things are IKEA. I watched a video on YouTube and a guy showed how to do it with the IKEA stuff. So yeah, I really like how it turned out, man. This is great. All right, hope you guys enjoyed today's adventure. We'll see you guys in the next one.